So, you know that quote that's like, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain? I feel like with the Twilight Renaissance, we have seen the opposite happen, where it's you either die a flop or live long enough to see yourself become a major slay. Now, it's been quite interesting because I was a Twilight fan originally. Like, no shame. I literally went to all the midnight premieres with my bestie Kelsey. We were living our best lives. We went to a Twilight convention. We visited Forks, Washington. We did the whole damn thing. But at the time, the sentiment in the country was not pro Twilight. I would dare say it was anti Twilight. And in the past 10 years, thanks to Twitter and Tumblr and all these sorts of places, we have seen a resurgence in love for this series saga, as you know. My question for you, dear listener, is were you Team Edward or were you Team Jacob? Now, I've seen these movies 4 million times each. No, I'm just kidding. I've seen them probably like a dozen times each. And when I was in high school, I was Team Edward because to me, I thought it was so cool that he was like so well read and that he loved music and that like he was from this like super like cool like rich family. But upon a little bit of a thinky dink, like with the distance, I'm like, wait a minute, this is very creepy. This is an old man. Like, I know he's immortal or whatever, but it's like the supposition of the franchise. He's like kind of like, not the best person, I would say. So I just felt like a little weird about the power dynamics between him and Bella after I did a little think. But then it would be like, oh, so are you Team Jacob? Now I see what Jacob brings to the table. Jacob's really kind, and I think Jacob is smart, he's warm, he's funny, he's very homey, but he imprinted on Renesmee, and I think that was pretty weird. And I just feel like both of these men were not good enough for our girl Bella. That's why I would like to make the case for Mike. I'm totally kidding. Can you imagine? No, but like, so basically, I don't really like think either of these is like a good pair for her. And I would maybe go so far as to say that I don't think she's going to find love in Forks. I think that her and Edward is not the pairing. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it makes sense because she wants to be a vampire and she's in love with him, blah, blah. But I just think that, like, I don't know. Like, I wish the series just continued and we see, like, Bella in college. Bella getting her first job. Because, like, I just can't in good conscience choose Team Edward or Team Jacob. And all of this is to say, I'm, like, obviously Team Jacob. I don't know, actually. I'm still torn. Like, all silliness aside, like, I'm still torn. Like, Edward's a hottie. Jacob's a hottie. Like, what do we do? What do we do?